Good night. How are you doing? Good night. How are you doing? Hope all is well. Yeah, start combing my hair, but it's not finished. Anyways, good night. I'm have to wait till the night was finished. So the night is finished now. So choose to come on now. Good night. How are you? Yeah. So all of us have dreams and aspirations. What would you do with such money if you get it? Yeah, what would you do with such money if you get it? Mm-hmm. Hi, good night. How are you doing? Yeah, yeah. So it just come to my mind to ask the question: if one get certain amount of money, what what would they do with certain amount of money if they do get it? I know what I would do with it. A lot of us, at times wish we have. A lot of us at times wish we have certain amount of money to spend, certain amount of money to maybe some persons have medical bills to pay, some persons have house billing, some persons want to go and look a visa, yeah. Some persons want to start a business and all of that. Yeah. So, hi, Amos. Hi, Thompson. How are you? What's up? Hi, what's up? What's up? And I had what? 100 and something subs. Okay, you can connect to the persons. Can connect to the persons in the chat, and the persons in the chat will connect to you as well. Yeah, so help each other to grow. Yeah, and you can also watch a video of mine and I will reach out to you as well and sub you as well. Yeah. So, yeah. Good night, good night, good night. Welcome to A&I Family Adventure TV. Yeah. Hope your day went well. Yeah. So now we're talking about money. Yeah. If you get $5 million, what would you do? What's the first thing you would do out of that money? Right? Well, the first thing I would do out of that money, I would put some aside. Right? Then the second thing I would do, I will build myself a house, or yeah, I'll build myself a house because I guess it would be cheaper. It would be cheaper to build a house. Yeah. And I wouldn't squander money. I would give back to some needy kids. Yeah. And maybe the elderly. Yeah. Persons who are less fortunate. Yes. That's what I would do. Yeah. So tell me, what would you do with $5 million if you get it? Right? Yeah. So it's like 11:32 right now and counting. So yes, what would you do? A lot of persons out there are in need of cash to do a lot of things that they want to do. This is why persons are working so hard to achieve their goals in life. You know, I was lying down there and it just popped in my head. What would one, or what would a person do if they got such money? What would they do? Yeah, I know some persons would be squandering that money because some persons don't know how to save, they don't know how to go about spending certain amount of cash. So some persons would squander that money. I know that. But for me, I would spend it wisely. Yeah. So what would you do if you have such money? Yes, I know some persons who are working very hard. Maybe they would retire. Yeah, they would retire and just pinch that money. Pinch, 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 pinch. They would pinch that money because what they are working for, you know, it's from hand to mouth. So they would stop working and pinch that money. While some persons would be still working and maybe save that money, they would continue to do their job, their everyday job, and maybe not touch that money. They will be like putting that money aside for like when they get older. Yeah, let interest grow on it. Yes, something of the sort. Yeah, and continue to, they will continue to work because the little money they are working, at least they won't have to like go into that money that they have. So that would be smart, yeah, to be still working and put that money aside for later down when you reach a certain age, God spare our life, and you're not able to work anymore, then you'd have that money to spend and stuff like that. So, persons who have like children going to school and stuff like that, you know, maybe they would get in some of that money and help out with whatever the kids need for school, yes, and just set aside the rest of it in savings or in a fixed deposit, yeah. So when it comes down to money, persons, you have a lot of persons out there who think about the long term and try to save something, while you have some don't think about the long term, don't try to save, and later down in life they're saying, oh, if I did know. A lot of persons get money, and when you look, the money finish, they don't have anything saved, and later down the line they're not working, they're sick, or they're just there and nothing to eat. Someone else have to like look and see their need and come to their rescue by giving them some food or maybe providing shelter for them, because at the time when they did have, they didn't think about the long term, they didn't try to save anything and stuff like that. So they realized that they hit rock bottom. Yeah, they hit rock bottom because they didn't think about the long term. They didn't think about the long term. Yeah. So during this time, like the time we're living in now, we have to think about the long term and try to set aside some funds for later on, later down the line, when maybe you're not able to work and stuff like that. I see persons who are not working, they try to like throw a little pension. They have like a pension book at the post office. They have a pension book where persons, I don't know how much they throw, if it is like, I don't know how much it is now, if it is $100 or how much they throw. But they have a pension book that they throw their little money, and when that book finish, then they get a new one, yeah, until the year is finished, and it continues in the next year until whenever. So when they reach pension age now, they're gonna like be getting that money they saved up for their pension. Yes, so it's good to put aside something, save a little something for rainy day. Yeah, that's what they always say. Save a little something for rainy day, and God will let you live to reap the benefits of it. Yes. So my hair, doing my hair, yeah. It looks really nice, coming on nicely. It don't finish as yet, but yeah, I love it. It looks really nice. Front part, this is the front. My daughter doing it, it don't finish as yet. It's soon finished by tomorrow. Yeah, by tomorrow it will be finished. Thank you guys for joining, and thanks for the 4 likes. Thank you very much for supporting. I appreciate you all. I'm gonna stay on until about maybe 12:30. Yeah, maybe 12:30 a.m. Yeah. So talk to me in the chat. What what is it would you love about it if you get such money? What is it would you love about getting such money? Oh, better call me already. Not now. Go ahead. Can't do that. Yeah. So, what would you do if you have such money? Would you share it with somebody? Would you give somebody some? Would you give a family member or a friend or so out of it if you get such money? Would you be the one to like share with a friend or share with a family member if you get such money? What would you do? Let me see. Oh, it's gone up. So, yeah. So, what would you do? Who would you share with? Yeah. Some persons private, so some persons wouldn't tell, and it wouldn't be wise to like telling persons that you have so much money. It wouldn't be wise. Yeah. So, but they can still like squeeze somebody something out of it. They can tell them somebody give you to give them. You don't have to tell them that it's coming from you. You can tell them that someone gave you that amount to give them. Don't let them know it's coming from you. Because, when persons have money, sometimes persons can get jealous. And sometimes when you give them a thing out of it, they're gonna like be coming back for more. So you tell them somebody give you to give them, and that is it. Yeah, so they will have to like spend it wisely and you know turn it over, do a big business or so to stay afloat, so that they won't have to come and ask you to help them again. You know, yeah. So most persons, when they do have a certain amount of money, no one knows. And I think that's the best policy, because when it comes on to having a lot of cash, you can't let people know that you have a lot of cash. That's putting yourself at risk. Yes. So you can't seriously, you seriously can't. Yeah. But still, you can like help someone without them knowing that the cash is coming from you. Yeah. You can help someone without them knowing that the cash is coming from you. So they won't know that you're the one who is giving it to them unless you tell them that you're the one who is giving it to them. Yeah. So, how is your night so far? Hope all is well. Hope you had a wonderful day and your night is also going well and stuff like that. Yeah. Ash Wednesday. Ash Wednesday night here in JA. Yes, so tomorrow is Thursday. The week almost finished already. Yeah, so that is it. Oh, oh, and I want to sleep. But when we do have money, have to always try to have something put aside for rainy day. So, how is your night going? Hope all is well. 4 likes, 2 persons. Yeah. Silent watchers, good night. Thank you for passing through the live stream. We appreciate you. Appreciate you all for joining. Yeah. The question is pinned in the bottom of the chat. So if you want to like participate in what I am saying, then you can do the survey. Yep. I Yes, so I think it's the first time or the second time I am coming on this late. Yes, the second time. Oh, check out this one. No, I did an HIV test after 60 days of expose. It was of the fourth generation and wow, it came out negative. The blood was taken from the vein and it was a this is the result. Conclusive. Laboratory. Of course, maybe it is conclusive because if the person went to the lab and do it, it is conclusive. Wow. Mm, 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 mm. Sometimes you get some little clippings of some little stuff. So you read them. My mom can't drive, so she gave me her car. My sister became extra and wants the car back. It was been in my name for 3 years. Can she do this? Do girls wear mini skirts for attention? Hmm. Do girls wear mini skirt for attention? Not really. It's more about self expression and dressing in a way that makes them happy. Mini skirts are cute and can read on. Yep, so that is it. What do KFC stores do with leftover chicken? Mhm. Where have you been? Yep. So yes. Good night again, guys. Good night, good night, good night, good night. How is your night? this one again. I married a US citizen 1 week after I arrived with a tourist visa and applied for a green card after 60 days. What should I do? Well, if you're married and you apply for your green card and you're waiting on it after 60 days, what should I do? You have to just continue wait until your green card come through. That's all. Just continue wait. How long would it take to get your green card after you get married? You will have to just wait until the green card come through. Is cinnamon powder safe to consume? Is cinnamon powder safe to consume? Yes, cinnamon powder is safe to consume. Moderation and has a few health benefits, such as the following. Yeah, read on, reads on, reads on. Yeah. Is it possible to inherit debit from parents or grandparents? Nobody knows me like you do. No one. Mm, 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 mm. Who made for you? Can you share the last 9 screenshots you have taken in your phone? Why? That's what the thing says. But why would the person want to share their screenshots? How bad is it to leave a nap, napping 1 year old home alone for 5 minutes while you pick up the older child from school less than a block away. Anything can happen within that. Anything can happen within that 5 minutes when you leave that napping child at home. Anything can happen. So it is good to take your child wherever you're going, if it is even a block away from where you live. Because a lot of persons intends to leave children at home, saying they're going to the shop and stuff like that. But because a child or children are sleeping, they leave them at home. And when you check it out, fire, the house catch a fire, and by the time them leave the shop, then them hear house a burn down. When them look after them house a burn down with picnic night. So it is good to take your child or your children with you wherever you're going. It's better to be safe than sorry. Yeah? Yeah. So if the child is even napping for 5 minutes, still don't leave the child alone at home. Mm-hmm. 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 My grandmother left my dad an infant then in the bed to run to the shop and asked a neighbor to check on him. When a woman came to the room, she found the child pushed. Read on, read more. So I'm go on this now. It go right in a next section. Nobody knows me like you do. My wife cheats on me and later confessed and promised not to again, but I can't get over it. Does does the does that make me a bad person? No, that doesn't make you a bad person. You're just not sure what's gonna happen again, if it's gonna happen again. Yeah, thank you for the like. Yep. No, this does not make you a bad person. Betrayal is most painful and unimaginable thing you have to go through. I honestly don't know how or if you will get over it way down. Well, these things do take time, you know. While some persons will just forgive, some some persons aren't. Some persons aren't not so forgiving. Yeah. I was scammed on Facebook. Boy. Yep. Yes. So big up yourself, guys. Yeah. For the persons who are here watching, I appreciate you for just staying. Yeah. And remember to watch a video. Remember to watch a video. And if you haven't subbed as yet, please do. Please leave a comment when you watch the video and like the video. If you can share the video, please and thanks. Yeah. You also have a channel. I will be coming over. Once you leave a comment, we'll come over and see what's going on your side. Yeah. I will also watch a video to support you and leave a comment and like the video, and I will also subscribe. Yeah. No, my bed. No. Pick up on service a person you sing saying. Mm-hmm. Oh. Mm-hmm. TT. Where have you been? Yes, so just here doing a little chit chatting. Yeah, hope all is well. Nobody not talk about the foxes to them stop. The man put his wife in. Anyway, guys, so a lady, she in her 50s. That is what age she gave me to put out. She came down from America. She been hearing things about her husband having a relationship here in Jamaica, and somebody tipped her off that the husband moving him sweetheart slash baby mother into the matrimonial home. She speak to her husband all the while on the phone, and he don't tell her that. He don't tell her him have no baby mother, not nothing but persons. You know, people are gonna call her foreign and tell people what go on in their life, especially if people know the wife, because that is typical Jamaican. Our people, and not just necessarily Jamaica, where that is typically black people to tell that is typical Jamaican to tell people what happened to them house or so. So she said she got the news and she asked him and he bring down God off of the cross say, you know, have the baby mother is lie. She do a specific work for you which consume all of her time. I cannot talk out the work, I have to tell him what the woman tell because she don't want to point too much in her direction. A specific work that consume all of her time. So she don't have much time on the phone with him, but she talk to him on the phone as her husband. And that is the house where she and him live. You understand? Her son big and move out and him and her him living at the house. And her mother sometimes come there. But when her mother is there, like her mother come for weekends or so, nobody not there when the mother go there. She said when she hear of the news that him have a young baby, can't tell you know what age baby. And she said people might know it's she, but we just keep it out of Jamaica we know she respectful. Yeah, privacy. She said it bothering her because she said people keep on telling her, say the girl live at the house. The girl live in her house where she and her husband build together and she live in her. When the time she come to Jamaica here, is there she stay. The husband don't live in America but he come up sometime and come stay. She asked the husband and the husband said no go so. She took a flight down to Jamaica, went to the house, and when she went to the house, the husband wasn't there. But the girl was there with the baby, and the girl knew about her, and know say she. Yeah, so she went there and find the girl cooking in the kitchen. Wow. So she said she asked her, what you doing into my house with you? And the girl bluntly tell her, say, me your husband, baby mother. And she said she tell her to leave out of the house. Come out of my house. And the girl said she can't put her out. I fear her husband and some of them daring. So he said, why I feel broke? Some of them, I fear husband and he's my baby father. So I'm gonna come out here and my child belongs to him. So wait till he come. Really?
That is what she tell me.
Oh.
The sweetheart say, I hear
Would I
husband,
just
but I'm
walk
my
back
baby father,
right
I'm a
out,
pick me a
leave
fee, I'm
them?
not come out. Wait till he come. When the husband come, the husband I text side with the baby mother saying, can't put out the baby mother because I feel pit and she don't know if it's like him fearful. I don't know. She said she don't know if it's what the baby mother have over him. But the husband I tell her, I say, he can't put out the baby mother. The baby mother have the pitney female and the baby mother now know if to go with the pitney and him have to explain it to her. Him have to explain it to her. But the baby mother young in her 20s and the wife in her 50s. So she said she not sleeping in there. And the whole night them she did it with him. Their cousin and neighbors draw neighbors' attention. And all the neighbors them tell the baby mother say, come out of the man wife and she come from foreign and a fear on him house. The girl other man.
Still
And
was
she said she
there.
now degrade herself and sleep in there with him and the mother. Because him can't tell the mother to come up because the mother have something over her husband.
Him.
Because the husband, all him tell her say him sorry for what happened, but him keep on and tell her say he can't put out the baby mother. So she said she had up have to sleep over her neighbor house. And she's very upset. And now she there over the neighbor house and the baby mother stubborn. She went to the police station. The police them tell her said them cannot do anything. They have to take this to the court. She now going there to take it to the court. Her husband when she build the house with, them a come from far with, them reach far, a come from far, and the husband I like him a sidestep her. But yet still him a tell her say it happen and him can't go choke the baby mother out of the because the pick me a feel and she don't want to come out, him no know
Then she leave him with
so
the
she
baby
not
mother.
dilemma now, she upset.
Leave him with the baby mother then.
And her pressure go. And she said if she go back up her foreign now, the baby mother I go take charge of her house and the husband I tell her to come. Because the baby mother can't stay on one part and I feel pitney and then not turn him back.
He would have to find somewhere put him pitney and
she
him
have
baby
one
mother.
child with him. Him not turn him back but none of him pitney. The man the baby young. I understand the baby is couple months old, I can't give that. So, I tell her, I say, I don't know who her husband is black shop, so I Jamaica, I want to go back down there. So I tell her, I say, do what is best for her. Put herself first, respect herself enough. If you have your husband in Jamaica and you come from foreign Lancashire,
just walk
and you come
out
see
of
your
the
husband and another
relationship.
woman in there with Pitney, and
Leave
you
him and him woman. And
tell your husband to take her out, and your husband not take her out. That means your husband don't want you. Him couldn't tell me nothing at all.
That is true.
While her parents were enjoying a double cone, Alicia Robinson had to put up strong resistance and settle for one. Even though the discomfort she was enduring, such as the one inside her head, was bigger than popping painkillers. But that's all everyone around her knew. So growing up, especially in my teens, in high school, I was having severe headaches nonstop every single day for hours to the point where I can't go out. Have to be in bed. So I've been having the severe headaches. In 2019, my headaches got worse. And then my vision started to deteriorate where it was difficult for me to even recognize persons. So if persons weren't close up in front of me, I couldn't see you. And I would see glares, but if I knew who the person is, I could say, well, that shape is so and so. But that's how I used to recognize persons. And then I was in and out of the emergency room because of the severe headache and nausea. And I was sent to do an MRI scan. When I did the MRI, the findings were equivocal to idiopathic intracranial hypertension. When that lung name disease was told to you, what was your initial reaction? I was devastated. I was wondering at first, what is this? And, I started to Google what this was about. And just by what I saw, I started to break down. And I called my friend and I was sharing what was happening, and he was saying, Alisa, don't panic. Let's talk to the GP and see what the recommendation is. And I couldn't wait to go in the following day because I was at home, I wasn't well. I was at home when I got the report from the MRI office, and I called him, sent him the report, and he told me what was going on.
The name idiopathic intracranial hypertension, or IIH, would become so familiar, a part of her. What's your mental well-being, and does that make people go into depression, experience anxiety?
It does. For me, I try to remain positive. If I say I've never been depressed, that would be a lie. But I try to find the good in the situation and remain positive. So it helps me because at times I always say, God, why me? Why do I have to be going through this? But I keep positive and I have friends who are always positive. And because of that, I can say I've not fallen in a state of deep depression.
Have you lost anyone or heard of anyone, going to the extreme?
Yes. In one of my support groups, I lost a fellow warrior who she found it difficult, and she didn't have a supportive family, and she couldn't afford the treatment. And just as we were trying to put some funds together for her, she committed suicide.
Whoa.
How did that impact you?
Oh,
I was devastated because I started to wonder if I will reach there, because I know of the struggle that I'm having financially, and how it has changed my whole social life.
This is the
So I
Curling
started
Brown
to wonder if
program.
I will ever reach there.
But you won't.
I won't.
You're a fighter, you said.
I am a warrior.
More next time on this conversation as we continue to inspire Jamaica.
Wow. You know, a lot of persons out there going through a lot of stuff. They are really going through it, really having it hard. A lot of persons having it hard. Yep. It's a struggle. But I never give up. I have to just continue to push on and hope for the best and always pray and talk to God about your situation as well, because that do help as well. Never give up. Continue to seek the help that you need and just continue to believe in yourself and know that things are gonna work out eventually. So guys, it's almost come to the end of my stream. Yeah, I said I would go on until 12:30. I have like 5 minutes left. So I wish for you a good night. And thank you to the person who stayed. Yes, thank you for joining. And I appreciate you all for passing through and just stop to see what's going on. Yes, thanks for the 4 likes. I appreciate it. 4 people, 4 likes. Thank you. I appreciate it. And for all the persons who decided to stay, silent watchers, I appreciate you too. Yeah, for passing through and just supporting. Yeah, thanks for the support. Yeah, hope you have a wonderful rest of your night. Yes, and continue to be the best version of yourself that you can be. Always try. So try and try until you reach the level that you want to be, right? Try to do good. Try to always be positive. Try to be a better person each day and try to motivate someone else along the way. Yeah, be do still being there with us, still being there with us, and and thanks to all the sponsors. Guys, remember the ads. Remember to watch the ads when you're watching a video and you see ads popping up. Please don't skip the important, and please leave a comment, share a video, leave a like as well, and remember to continue to do good and keep safe out there. And remember to put God first in everything that you do. Don't leave God out of it, right? In everything that you do, don't leave Father God out of it. Always have God. They say with God in the vessel, all things are possible. So, with God in the vessel, I know all things are possible, and whatever we want out of life, He's gonna grant it unto us. So, you know, just continue to work hard for what you want. Continue to be the best version of yourself, right? And thank you for joining. I appreciate you sticking and staying. Yeah. Thank you for joining A&I Family Adventure TV. It's now 12:30 and I am going right now. Yes, I said I would stay until 12:30 a.m. and I did. So, guys, thank you for joining. Thank you for just being here with me. Yes, I see persons popping in and out, and I appreciate you for just doing that, popping in and out. So, bless up, enough love, big up yourself until I see you again in another one. Yeah, on our next live stream. And guys, remember to watch the videos. Please support, 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 support. Please and thanks. Catch you later on.